gorilla stomping in a zoo. Check the vocals, animals gather right.
So hello everybody and welcome back for another episode. Today we got some romaine lettuce starts and we're going to be planting them into the raised garden bed. So it's the time of year that black flies are swarming. So you'll probably see us swatting at the air and at our arms and legs a lot. Even though we got fly spray on, it doesn't really seem to be doing a whole lot, as you can probably tell by them landing on my face. So we got the family here to do the job. We got some bone meal to put down in the holes, and we just got back from our local farm that had these starts already done, and we were planning on putting asparagus in the holes, but we can't find any crowns this year, so we're going to go ahead and do some lettuce, and the crowns will have to be next year for the asparagus, so we'll be a year behind yet again, but they'll be worth the wait once the time comes. So in the meantime, we're going to get the planting. We're going to be spacing these about a foot apart, so we're pretty much going to put them in line with the strawberry plants as well, because those are already spaced appropriately. And with no further ado, we'll get to planting. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Now where's your little shovel?
We got our shovel.
Dig holes.
Dig right here, baby.
You mark her where she needs to dig.
I think the hands are best.
Yeah? You want to use one of Mom's gloves?
Yeah. I hope this is big enough. Small enough for me. So big enough. It's definitely big enough.
Yeah.
It looked a little bit weird.
Mommy will start.
I'm big hand. I'm big hand. Is it better having big hands planting?
No, baby.
I don't have big gloves. I almost used my other hand. It's a bit better with two hands.
That should be.
No, don't put that in there yet, Gabe.
I think that's deep enough. What do you think? Okay.
Good. That one?
Now, Gabe, you take a little bit of that and sprinkle in the.
I want to sprinkle it.
You cover it.
Let's just put some in there. Oof. It's a bit harder with these big gloves on. Plant.
Alright, so as you've probably seen up to this point now, when you're planting, you're going to dig a hole big enough to take the whole starter bundle of roots and soil. So in the case of these trays, you're digging down probably about 3 to 4 inches. And then we're just adding some bone meal into the bottom of the hole. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. You're going to take your start, a little push from the bottom. Should fall on out in your hand. Roots and everything are all good. So I'm just going to fill in the bottom enough to bring this up even with the soil surface. Right there. Hold it in place. You give it a little firm push down to set the roots into the soil. And there you go. Transplant done. We'll water that once we're finished planting them all. Alright, so now that we got all the lettuce in the ground, time to get them all set with some good watering. And we're going to come back after the watering and do a good mulch. Alright, so to help with the growth and moisture and weed control, we got a nice big bag of mulch here that we're going to be doing the garden bed with. So this here is just a typical local company of mulch, walnut color, no big deal. They had red there as well, but I didn't bother with that. And we got 2 cubic feet, so we'll see if that's enough. Hopefully it is. We'll at least get a good skim coat on everything, and we'll go from there. So we'll get some footage now of mulching. You know, we're aiming for a good, 2 inches of mulch across the whole bed. But I got my doubts if we'll get that. So even if we get an inch, we'll be happy. Let's get started. you see what kind of mulch we have. Just standard wood chips, and I don't know if they add extra color or if it just ends up this way depending on what they process, but this is what we got. Alright, let's start spreading that now. Alright, so at this point in time the mulch is complete. I think you could see during the video there that it's not exactly hard to do. And that 2 cubic feet bag of mulch actually did pretty much perfect for this size bed, which is an 8x4 or 32 square feet of planting space. So as you can see here, we got 8 rows of strawberries at 3 plants per row, and then we got 12 lettuce plants interspersed amongst those columns, we'll say. So, take all that together and we should have a good number of plants, very nicely spaced and ready to grow. And this mulch will retain moisture, prevent weed growth, and over the years it'll break down into organic matter and it'll be a natural kind of fertilizer. Now, whether or not it's considered organic mulch or if it's just kind of standard decorative mulch, I'm not really concerned with that. I don't think there's going to be anything in that mulch that's going to hurt us. Not going to hurt us as much as these black flies, at least, which are going absolutely bonkers, and the fly spray is doing very little to help with. So I'm anxious to get this clued up just to get in away from the flies. But as you can see, the mulch has made a dramatic difference to the bed. Just the uniform color now with the plants poking out is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to give this a good watering now, and once we finish that watering, then I think we'll sign off for the day. All right, here we go. Alright, so as quick as that, we got a bit of mulch on there, we got a good watering done, and we'll continue to water it as needed. You can kind of dig down through the mulch as needed and do your sticky finger test, where you stick it in up to the second knuckle. If the soil sticks to the tip of your finger down that deep, then you know you've got moist enough soil. But if it comes out powdery, easy to wipe off, dry, you know you need to water your garden some more. Especially when it comes to these raised beds. They're up in the wind a little more, they're exposed probably to more light, as well as you know, the sides of the box give more surface area for the wind to dry the soil out. So definitely keep an eye on your moisture levels of your raised beds. And the mulch is going to help a lot with that. So as quick as it started, we are finished planting the lettuce, finished planting strawberries. This bed, for this year at least, is complete. So we had all intentions of having asparagus planted in with the strawberries, but all the crowns locally sold out. Sandy Farms, I think it was, online in Canada here, was sold out. We were just kind of late to the punch in getting asparagus crowns. So maybe next year. And we'll grow the lettuce this year. That'll be out of here next year. We'll start with the asparagus, hopefully. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, take care of each other, and peace out.